Shoolini TV. News from the campus.
Hello and welcome to the 42nd edition of the weekly Shoolini TV Bulletin. I am Rishab with the news bulletin for this week. First, the headlines. Vice Chancellor shared his priority and dreams. Shimla cleaning drive by UVCAN volunteers. Young Communicator Club holds first webinar. Play to mark Women's Day in the campus. Sensors for early detection of disease. First, an inspiring story. It's a story about entrepreneurship. Yashoda, please share the details with us.
It isn't easy for anyone to decline a package of rupees 14 lakh per annum and go for setting up one's own business. That's what a former MBA student of Shoolini University has done. The entrepreneur is Tarun Thakur. Tarun Thakur is now working as affiliated vendor of Himachal Pradesh Agriculture Department. He said the offer of the package was held in abeyance due to the COVID pandemic for about a year. During that period, he started his own venture and is now finding it more lucrative and challenging than the job which was offered to him. Tarun Thakur believes that no work is big or small, as hard work and experience always helps one in life. He also said that one should try to do everything out of box and collect as much knowledge as possible.
Thanks, Yashoda. Now we shall provide you with an excerpt of an interview with the Vice Chancellor, Professor Atul Khosla. Please go ahead, Dakshita.
With the new academic session starting off, we asked the new Vice Chancellor, Professor Atul Khosla, on his priorities and dreams for the university. Here is what he told journalism student Arushi Mishra.
So what are your plans for the next upcoming academic year?
Three things over here. First, getting students back on campus safely, but more importantly, back to a campus that is more thriving, more exciting, lots of new things happening. I think that's the first thing to happen. Students are the number one priority for me, and making them successful and happy is my number one priority. The second thing is really to build on our research, bringing research into undergraduate, MScs and PhDs in a way bigger way. And lastly, you all are aware about the new education policy. We want to bring in the new education policy in toto inside Shoolini. What it means is flexibility in choosing programs, flexibility in choosing courses, ability to switch programs. Example, you've done your 1 year of journalism, but after 1 year you say, I want to move to engineering. We should be able to give that opportunity for you. Better placements, more exchange programs, a happier campus, more infrastructure, better hostels, better food, and more importantly, smiling students. That's my objective for the coming year.
He also spoke on a wide range of issues concerning the student and faculty. Watch out for a detailed interview in the next edition of Shoolini newsletter.
That's really something to look forward to. We now have Dipesh to give us details about the first webinar organized by the Young Communicators Club. Please go ahead, Dipesh.
Shoolini University's Young Communicators Club organized an inaugural webinar focused on communication in the era of social media. Well-known motivational speaker, writer and former IAS officer, Mr. Vivek Atul gave several tips to the enthusiastic members of the club on communication.
So I led him with the words that being calmly confident in your communication and your persona is the way to be, and being ever willing to learn from better communicators, and then being receptive, being a good listener.
YCC Student Chair Purvi Bhushan welcomed Mr. Atre, besides Mr. Vipin Pabbi and Ms. Ranjana Thakur, Director and Faculty Coordinator, PRCI, YCC Shoolini, respectively, and others.
We meet people. Even on a webinar, I have a video on my YouTube channel which is on how to speak well at a webinar. So basically the camera position, the smile, the look and feel, it all matters. I don't say that my background or we are perfect, but the point is that you try and be presentable. And if you can be presentable enough, not too close to the camera, not too far away. And when you're meeting people also, your body language is balanced, not too fidgety, not too, coy, just quietly confident. That is the best way. So I'll end with the words that being calmly confident in your communication and your persona is the way to be. And being ever willing to learn from better communicators and then being receptive. Being a good listener also matters so much in this era as well. Because
Mr. Vivek Atre said, both verbal and written communication is equally important to be mastered. Despite the ever-developing and changing mediums of communication, we all need to adapt and develop the necessary skills to be effective communicators. Bhavya Sharma, a student of MSc Microbiology, and Shriya Mahan, a student of BBA, won prizes for the best logo and tagline competition.
We now move on to another cleanliness drive, this one near Summer Hill Railway Station, Shimla. What can you tell us about it, Rishab?
A clinic drive was organized by the NGO UV Camp Club of Shoolini University near Summer Hill Railway Station and Porter Hill. It was done in collaboration with the well-known environmentalist Pradeep Sanwan of Healing Himalayas.
ये शूलिनी यूनिवर्सिटी के बच्चे हैं, ये हीलिंग हिमालयस के थैले हैं और हम पोर्टल हिल पे कूड़ा इकट्ठा कर रहे हैं।
The group of students was led by Dean Students Welfare Mrs. Poonam Nanda and who is Assistant Professor Mr. Sharad. They drove to the site in a bus from the campus and were equipped with collection bags and disposable gloves. By the end of the day's hard work, several bags full of garbage were cleared by the team.
Happy to hear that, Rishab. Anushka will now provide details concerning the play organized by the university's creative studio to mark International Women's Day.
To mark the Women's Day, Shoolini University's creative studio staged a play showcasing the struggle of two women fighting with breast cancer while dealing with cancer of relationship. Here's a glimpse from the play.
जय उम्र 20 क्या हुआ टांग फ्रैक्चर की लाइन नहीं है ये अरे पहले बोल दे पहले पूछना था ना दूसरे बताओ चाचा नाम चाचा थोड़ा जल्दी बोलिए अगला सब बेटी पे करना है अरे राकेश जी कोविड वाले कहाँ भेज दिए
The script was written by Asif Ali Haider Khan, professor at National School of Drama, and directed by Ankur Bashar. It was performed in the open-air theatre with a team of 15 students and faculty involved in putting up the play. The play attracted a large number of students, and in view of the need for social distancing due to COVID-19, the play was staged twice on 8th and 9th of March by following the necessary protocols. It is planned to stage the same play in the famous Gaiety Theatre in Shimla.
Wow, isn't that wondrous? And now to our segment, Ideas from Shoolini. Lakshya, please go ahead.
Shoolini University's Department of Bioengineering and Food Technology, in collaboration with Amity University Delhi, has developed sensors that can detect pathogen-borne disease at an early stage. The team developing the sensors include the head of Department of Bioengineering and Food Technology Dr. Dinesh Kumar and Rupak Nagrik from Shoolini University, with Dr. Ankur Kaushal from Amity University and Dr. Ashok Kumar from IGI biosensor speedily detect potential foodborne and human pathogen by using specific pathogenic genes. The biosensors are superior in detecting diseases at nano level, which is otherwise not feasible with the conventional method, said Dr. Dinesh Kumar.
Finally, RJ Shivani gives us the programs from Radio Shoolini coming up next week.
Hey Shoolinians, I'm here with the list of upcoming radio shows up. Hafta Vasool by RJ Anushka, Hadi Baate by RJ Akansha, Feekmat Yaar by RJ Dakshita, last but not the least, Me and My Pen by RJ Jatin and Dr. Divya Jyoti Bose, who is an assistant professor in biotechnology department in Shoolini University. So these shows will be uploaded on my Shoolini app, so go and tune into those. Bye!
That's all for this week. We shall be back next Friday with the next edition of the Bulletin. Stay safe and take care. Bye-bye.